It was time for me to pack up my bags, hop in a bullet train, and head towards a beautiful city in China. My train picked up high speeds, so did my excitement. The train passed through some of the beautiful countrysides. I could see small towns and villages on my way. I was really excited to see the countryside in China. This time I had embarked on a journey from Beijing and was headed to Xian. Today we are in China's Shanxi Province and we are exploring its capital Xian. Being in Xian, we will be visiting the mausoleum of the first Chinese emperor, Qin Shi Huang. We will also visit the beautiful Daxian temple and see the Wild Goose Pagoda. We will finally visit the Muslim street. Xian is a city where you could find the footprint of China's past. Xian was an ancient city and I was really looking forward to visit it. Firstly, I took a city bus 306 from the Xian railway station. It was a rainy day, but nothing could stop me from exploring this wonderful place. I was headed to the Terracota Museum. This place is one of the most significant archaeological excavations of the 20th century and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It's also the 8th wonder of the world. It was discovered in the year 1974. And an enormous sculpture group amazed the world. The pits were found to hold around 8,000 exquisite figures and horses, including the generals, resolute army officers, and valued soldiers. There are 4 pits in total, and the first pit is the largest. I was just amazed looking at these wonderful excavations. Just at some distance from this pit is the mausoleum of Qin Shi Huang. There amidst some beautiful gardens. At this mausoleum, I did find a few more pits. Terracota Museum is a must-visit place if you are in Xian. After visiting the Terracota Museum, I headed back to Xian. The next place I headed towards was the Daxian Temple. Daxian Temple was first constructed in the year 648 AD in the 22nd year of Qingyuan period of Tang dynasty. It's one of the key Buddhist temples in this region. Taking a stroll around this lovely temple, it just felt so magical. In the vicinity of this temple, we get to see a pagoda. It's called the giant Wild Goose Pagoda. One of the main functions of this pagoda was to hold sutras and figurines of Buddha that were brought to China from India. From the top of pagoda, you get to see some nice views of the surroundings. By the time I finished exploring the pagoda, it was dark. I tried to explore some of the places around the pagoda. These places had arrangements which get you a feel that you're in the cultural city of China. It was quite different from Beijing. In the short distance from pagoda, on my way to Muslim Street, I got to see 2 beautiful towers, the Bell Tower and the Drum Tower. It's the largest and the most well-preserved bell towers left over from the ancient China. It was constructed in the year 1384 during the early Ming dynasty. The glow of this tower in the night is just so beautiful. Just in the few yards, we get to see the Muslim street. The Muslim street of Xian is known as Humanji, is a Muslim community of the city. It's a 1 kilometer walkway and it's famous for its snack street. Here you get to eat rich, delicious local Xian delicacies and it attracts visitors from home and abroad. In the street and some of the surrounding areas, you can see the most authentic life of Xian people.
Being a vegetarian, I had hardly any options to eat in the Muslim street. But walking in this area, along with the beautiful view of the bell tower, was indeed wonderful. Rain did hamper my plans of visiting some more places here. If you get a chance to visit Xian, definitely visit the wall, the ancient old wall in Xian. Thanks a lot for being part of this journey. I'll come up with many more wonderful journeys in China. Stay tuned.